And Denver School Board member Tay Anderson wants the district now to sever ties with police. Our Jessica Porter spoke with him today, and Jessica, he doesn't want to get rid of all security, but Tay Anderson says he does want to dramatically change how police operate within our schools.
Denver School Board Director Tay Anderson is very clear. He thinks unarmed security officers have an important role in schools, but he believes police officers do more harm than good in our schools. Counselors, not cops. It's not a new message, but it is gaining traction as protests for racial equality erupt across the country and in Denver.
We're seeing more of our students being ticketed. We're seeing them in the school to prison pipeline at such a young age, and we want to be able to diminish that. Our schools cannot be ground zero for the school to prison pipeline.
Studies show Black and Latino students are more likely to be suspended, ticketed, or arrested by officers in schools. Anderson wants to use the $750,000 the district pays Denver police to instead help students through the pandemic and other mental health issues.
So our students shouldn't be greeted by law enforcement officers. They need to be greeted with mental health supports, school counselors, making sure we have restorative practices and full-time nurses in our schools.
A similar conversation is happening in Boulder. Over 2,500 students have signed a petition demanding the University of Colorado cut ties with Boulder police. But some parents don't agree.
In the case of our loss of Kendrick last year, we had outsourced security guard who wasn't supposed to be armed that thank goodness he was.
Castillo's son Kendrick died protecting his classmates in the STEM school shooting in Highlands Ranch last year. He says officers need more training to work in schools, but thinks overall they bring a wealth of knowledge.
They know who the gang unit is. They know if there's been prior trouble in a school or if there's individuals that are tied to crime.
Anderson says there's no data to prove armed security prevents tragedies like what happened at STEM.
Denver police can respond to a lockdown at a school in less than a minute. And we also have Denver Safety and Security that also has armed patrol men and women that are patrolling our schools, and that's their sole duty.
Denver Public Schools will be having formal conversations with the community on this plan in August and could vote on it as early as September. But what do you think? We're going 360 on whether police officers should be on school campuses. Send us an email, 360@thedenverchannel.com.